Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Fonta, Flora Brewing Company out of Nebo, North Carolina. This beer is called Carolina Gold. It is described by them as a lagered Saison brewed with heritage rice. So I don't know if I've ever had a lagered Saison before. That's interesting. So I wonder... I'm guessing that it was fermented with Saison yeast, and then it was just lagered while it was fermenting. Because if it didn't have Saison yeast, and it was just a lager with, I don't even, it's odd, but it is 5.2 ABV. I guess it's supposed to be a nice mix between a crisp lager with heritage corn and a light Saison. So we'll see. So you can see, of course, a translucent golden color with a pretty thin white head. The aroma smells like their kind of standard house non-mixed culture Saison. It really reminds me of the base for all of the fruited beers they do, like the fruited cans. And what's the other one that has the chamomile in it? I can't think of it right now for the life of me, but I do a Saison that has chamomile in it. This kind of reminds me of that too. Oh, Tiny Bubbles. It's very, like, the aroma is very yeasty and floral. A little bit of a grainy character to it too, but it's very, very floral and like estery. It's almost like a Hefeweizen, like banana-y estery. It's interesting. It smells really nice though. Oh yeah. So I did have this once before, but it was at the brewery on like a flight in like a 4-ounce pour. And it was probably in between like some sours and some other sour stuff and whatever. So I don't know. I remember thinking, oh, this is good, but it didn't really stand out. This is really awesome. And I think they've made this more than once, which I'm happy about because I hope they keep making it, because this is I mean, it really just tastes like a super, super clean version of their house non-sour Saison. Which who wouldn't want that? It's floral, it's grainy, it's almost a little like potpourri like. Excuse me, but the flavor is like really in your face, and then it's boom gone. So like that lager yeast, I feel like is really playing or sorry, not lager yeast. The fact that the beer itself was lagered, I feel like that's really playing a role here, because it is. I don't want to say it's super dry, because it's not super dry, but it's just so clean, I think is the best way to put it. Like there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing in this that's even slightly jutting out as like a flaw or something I don't like about it. It is super, super clean. The flavor is what it is, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But there's not going to be like, oh, I get this little thing that I don't know how to feel about. Like it's this, and if you don't like it, then it is what it is. That is absolutely delicious. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, it's. I mean, it honestly does taste like a lagered saison because you get that really nice earthy floral saison character. It's very yeasty and estery too. Uh, but then it just like it doesn't. The flavor doesn't fall off your tongue, but it's just so clean. It's weird. Like the flavor that it has in the forefront is just completely the same exact flavor that's in mid palate and in the back end. Like it never changes at all. I mean, some people might say that that means it's not complex, which is whatever. I don't know that something like this is necessarily supposed to be super complex. I think it's supposed to just be like really drinkable, which this absolutely is. To me, this kind of reminds me of just like a bigger version of the tiny bubbles with slightly less like herbal and floral character because it doesn't have the chamomile in it, which that kind of drives home that. This has more just like the base saison-y flavor. Uh, excuse me. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that they've made this more than once, but if they haven't, then I hope that they make it again and keep making it as like a every once in a while type beer because this is very very good. Uh, I can see why people might not like this because it's super dry. And I don't mean in the sense that it's like dry. That normally when I say something's dry, I don't mean it in like a wine sense that it's not sweet. I mean it in the. I guess I make up my own definition for it, but I mean the flavor drops off right away. Like it's a quick taste and then it's gone. This really doesn't isn't like that. It has a nice follow through, but it is pretty dry in more of the wine sense that it's not very sweet at all. Uh, the flavor is, I mean, it's all grain and yeast, and a lot of people don't like the taste of actual beer. To be honest, a lot of craft beer fans they don't like beer that tastes like beer. Uh, and this is a beer that tastes like beer, but it's super clean. It's so easy to drink. And I will definitely buy more of this. I hope that I'm pretty sure they don't still have any of this. Excuse me. And if they do, I don't know if it's the original run or a newer run. But if they did do a newer run, I would really like to try it because I just to compare because when I had the second run of Tiny Bubbles, I thought it was a lot different than the first one. So I like to see how this pans out. But anyways, on my scale, buy, drink, dump, this is absolutely a buy. I think this was like 10 to 12 bucks for a 6 pack of these cans, which is a steal, absolutely a steal in my opinion. Like $2, less than $2 a can is awesome. So I would definitely like to buy some more of this. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.